Hey guys, welcome back again in today's amazing and beautiful video, guys. It has been a raining day here in Abuja, Nigeria, but today I am here to talk about the important thing every man should know. See, when you know these three things about women, trust me, during the knacking, you are not going to be beating around the bushes. You will just go straight to the point and then you get her. But before I begin to unveil these three things that women, 99% of women love men to be doing before knacking, yes, that is what I'm going to be talking about today. I'm going to be telling you these three powerful things that every woman love, most especially every woman wants to be touched in these three places. But before I dive into this amazing topic, guys, if that is the first time I'm coming across to my channel, you are highly welcome. And for my urges, thank you guys for always coming back to watch my videos. I really appreciate your love and your support. And if you are here, you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please hit the red button that says subscribe showing under your screen, and turn on the notification bell on that after subscribing to my channel, okay, so that you will get my video anytime I upload new video. Okay, so without wasting much of your time, let's dive into the video. Now, it is no longer a new thing that most men don't actually know the most sweetest and most interesting part of our skin that we love to cherish and would love to be touched by men during knacking or before the knacking. Now, if you really want to get this girl, if you really want her to enjoy the whole of the thing that you were about to do, if you really want her to enjoy the knacking throughout the knacking, you understand, whether you are the type that lasts up to 5 minutes or the type that lasts 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Now, the worst that can happen to a woman is to get dry during knacking. And once a woman gets dry during knacking, guys, it is another thing. Like, the knacking will no longer be interested to her. Like, she will not feel the sweetness, and you also will not feel the sweetness. You will also feel it on your joystick. That is why it is important that whenever you are knacking your woman, that you constantly consider touching these three places that makes her to be high. When you continue touching these places, guys, trust me, no matter the minutes, no matter the hour you are knacking, she's not going to be that dry. If you, for example, if your knacking duration is about 1 hour, I know that it is some kind of, it's not really real, okay, for a human being to knock up to one. At least 35 to 40 minutes is okay. That's if you're over strong or you have a very high libido and she has a high libido. 30 minutes, 35 to 40 minutes is okay. Okay, now during this period, it is expected that her honey pot produces water. In a case whereby she's not producing water, that knacking will never be interesting. And that is why you have to come in here. That is why you need to do these three things in order to retain her water, in order for her water to continue pouring until you finish your knacking. So what are these three places that every man should master? If your woman don't pour water so easily, this particular video is for you. This will enable her to pour water the moment you begin to touch. By the time you count, you touch 1, 2, 3. By the time you count to 3, you're gonna see her pouring water. Do you understand? So that is how it is. So number one place that you should consider as a man, never neglect this point. Never neglect this point. Number one is what? The back of her ear. Let me bring my own so that you will hear, okay? The back of her ear. You see this place? Most men do neglect this, and people neglect that there is power here. You see, there is power here, especially when it comes to knacking. When you want to make her to pour water, I want to make her to go down so easily, you understand? Consider playing with hair, using the tips. You understand? The tips of hair. You understand? Here, and here. Consider it. You understand? That is like, if you want to make her water to come out in a minute, in a second, you understand? This place should be your first place to go. First, I know what I'm talking about. First place to go. Even if she's proving stubborn, there is no woman, there is no my gender that you touch here using your tongue that will not melt down there. I am telling you the facts. I am telling you the facts. This is the fact. The number 2 place that you should consider is what, before here, she's now getting softer and softer. Now, if you want to make her to become more so just like bread, do you understand? You do the 2 ear. Do you understand? While you are doing the 2 ear, please, now you have to come in with your hand where you are going to start touching the 2 oranges seated on the chest. Do you understand? Now, if you want to touch the 2 oranges, please be gentle, be kind. Some of you don't even know how to touch oranges. Some of you do touch it as if you are handling one strong melter. No, that is not how it is. Do you understand? When you touch the 2 oranges seated on the chest in a very slow and soft method, trust me, you are increasing her fire of knocking. You are indirectly, in fact, telling her that, oh, that is what is happening, that is what I want you to do, and trust me, she will accept that. Okay, so consider touching the 2 oranges seated on the chest. The number 3 place that you should also consider, which most of you do neglect, is what? The inner thighs. You see this place, if you don't want to knock a lady, don't even bother. Whether you see pimple there or you see rashes, or you see, if you see anything, just neglect it. Even if she's very bikini, neglect it. You are saying anything else there that your hand is doing you as if you want to go and help her to to remove that. Leave it, because there is no woman that will withstand that, especially when a man's hand is in the tight. Do you understand? If you don't want to knock a woman, avoid this particular third one that I just said. A woman can actually endure you touching the 2 oranges on her chest, and after the touching, like, she can easily enjoy it and wear everything and then go. But you see the ear, the destiny, unless you don't want her to grab you, her ear and also the thighs, please, if you don't want to knock her, because after touching these places and you are declining, saying no, you don't want, you're in trouble, because she's not going to leave you. Do you understand? And any man that does that, just consider yourself as a weakling, because for you to initiate those things, this step, it means that you want it. You cannot tell me that after initiating all of those things and you don't want it. It means that your joystick is not working. It means that your joystick is not working. And that is the only case that will make a man, after doing all of those things and you said no, no, this and that, blah 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 blah, you're in prayer, you just start looking for excuses to give her. Just consider yourself as a weakling, because your joystick is not working. It's not working. It can be embarrassing when your joystick is not working after doing all of those things. And after doing it, okay, for those of you who their own are working, right? Now, after doing all of those things, and it is time to telegu, it is time to dance the music. You cannot properly dance the music with her. You just be dancing reggae while she's dancing a willow. Do you understand? If she's dancing a willow, you're supposed to be dancing a willow with her. If she's dancing reggae, you're supposed to be dancing reggae with her. Meaning that after all of this touching, and now both of you want to knock, your joystick stands, but it's not strong to maintain it. It is not strong to pull the vein, like to satisfy the honey pot. It will be a very embarrassing thing to you. That is why I keep on encouraging men here. If your joystick is not standing stronger, like you are not having this strong erection, you are not maintaining it, you have to talk to yourself. You have to sit down, talk to yourself, advise yourself on how to solve that problem naturally. Now, I know that some of you have a lot of health challenge, which is not your fault, maybe because of maybe ignorant of lifestyle, what you are eating, and all of those things, you just automatically develop high blood pressure, diabetes, prostate, and all that. Is not your fault. Yes, it is fault of the nature, but then all of these things can be corrected using a good herbal product. Do you understand? Now, don't say, oh, because you are handsome. Let me tell you, women know the chop handsomeness. If you're handsome and what makes you a man is not handsome, you are as good as woman. You are good as a woman. So you need to make sure that what makes you a man is functioning properly in order to satisfy any woman that you come in contact with in this your life. Because no woman wants to hear, oh, I'm sorry, oh, this, oh, that, oh, what is happening to me. You shouldn't be asking a woman in that mood what is happening to you. You should know what is happening to you, and then you solve the problem. Okay? So if you have any of this challenge that has led to your weak erection, I know that some of you are going through prostate enlarge, and I know it is not your fault. Okay, so if you are having any prostate enlargement symptom, or you want to protect yourself from getting this prostate, there is a herbal tea for prostate prevention. There is also a herbal product for prostate cure. If you have a prostate enlarged, do not go for surgery. I repeat, if you have a prostate enlarged, do not go for prostate surgery, because one thing that surgery does to a man's joystick, in fact, it will destroy your joystick erection completely, meaning the rest of your life you are not going to be having erection. Like it will be removed in the process of what the surgeon, whether you like it or not. But I know some of these surgeons will not tell you that. They will be quick to tell you, oh, come and do surgery, or come and do surgery. Is the moment you do surgery on your prostate, I am telling you because I care for you, what makes you a man will be removed, and you are not going to have what? Erection at all. You are not going to have any erection. Let me tell you what erection means in a layman language that you understand. When you erect, your joystick becomes so shiny, and the vein that surround your joystick will be visible. Yes, if you are a man here, you are erecting, and you're not seeing the vein that surround your joystick and is not visible whenever you erect, like your erection is not strong. Something is strong. You need to correct that. That thing is not erection. If you erect, you're not seeing the vein, you're not seeing the shining look, you're not seeing the vein. That thing that happened to you at that moment is not erection. I have to tell you the facts. Okay, so if you're having prostate, please run away from surgery. There is this powerful herbal products that you can use to cure your prostate. What it needs is for you to determine, I say, okay, I am out for this and I'm out for this. I want to see the end, and trust me, you're going to receive your cure. Do you understand? Now, I know some of you will be asking, what is this product all about? Yes, it's for people that has prostate, and it's for people that want to prevent the prostate from not enlarging. If you are up to 40 years now, if you are having erectile dysfunction, such as like that is caused by high BP, diabetes, long continued infection, you see, these things now can make your joystick to be weak, just like a vegetable. Do you understand? That is what it is. So first of all, before you go for enlargements, first of all, treat the cause of that, the cause of the problem that has made your joystick to start shrinking. You understand? You cannot just begin to say, okay, I want Odogwu Herbal Mixture. Odogwu Herbal Mixture is a product that gives you extra strength, and it also makes you to last longer during knacking. It strengthens your joystick. But whereby you have a problem, already developed problem, and you start to take Odogwu Herbal Mixture, it will not work for you, because the thing that has caused that problem, you have not solved it. So I always encourage and advise my clients that before you begin to talk about enhancements, making your joystick extra strong or giving you extra strengthening, you have to cure the problem. You have to solve the problem that led to that. That is the first thing that you should do. Okay, so what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is this: if you are having diabetes, prostate, high BP, pie, long onion infection, and you are also a man here, you are always consuming sugary things, guys, you need a flusher. Sugar is another thing that can buy or that can destroy your joystick entirely if time is not taken. Some of you, some of the people that maybe the excess sugar of things that you're taking cannot lead to diabetes, will even make your joystick not to be functioning well. So that is why you have to be very careful in whatever thing that you are eating right from your mouth. Okay, so guys, I'm going to end this video here. Anywhere you're watching me from, you're watching me from US, watching me from Canada, you're watching me from UK, anywhere you're watching me from South Africa, anywhere you're watching me and you want to get this amazing product, all you have to do is to send me a WhatsApp message. Please do not call. Send me a WhatsApp message on +234 9059825779. Guys, I am active on WhatsApp. Please do not call, okay? And just send only your message. I will read it, okay, and I will respond to you. So guys, that's just the end of the video for today. Thank you for watching. See you on my next episode. Bye.